Hey everybody, and welcome to Fascinating Words and Phrases with me and Dexter. We get together every week and we talk about words and phrases that really interest us and make us go, where did that come from? So basically, Dexter's got one today, which if you're not in the UK, you might not have heard because it's bloody crappy, awful, bloody Cockney, bloody slang. You can tell I'm not a fan.
Yeah, absolutely.
What is it then, Dexter?
Well, I'll tell you about it. I mean, I'm going to defend Cockneys because my dad was one.
Right.
The definition of a true Cockney is somebody that has been born in the sound of Bow Bells. And there's a whole lot of rhymes about all the bells and the churches of London. But if you are a true Cockney, you're born within the sound of Bow Bells. So this is Cockney rhyming slang, and the phrase is going for a Ruby Murray. And Ruby Murray is Cockney slang for a curry. Ruby Murray, curry. And
Yeah.
I was intrigued by this because I've heard it many, many times. You know, what do you fancy? Let's go for a Ruby Murray. Let's go for a curry. And why Ruby Murray? It is the name of a very, very famous 1950s singer. In fact,
Oh,
very, very popular at the time. At one point, I think in 1955, she had 5 singles in the top 20.
wow.
So she was very revered in the same way that Dame Vera Lynn was. She's an Irish lad, or was an Irish lad, born in Belfast. And it came about at the same time that the Asian immigrants came to this country and literally bought up shops and cafes in bombed out London. So instead of chippies, they added curry to the menu. And because of that, because it was the 1950s, after the war, people were starting to go out and buy fast foods and things like this. So the fact that Ruby Murray was around at the same time as the curries came into
Uh,
this country,
right,
that's where the derivation literally comes from.
right.
So it would have been lovely if Ruby Murray was associated with eating lots and lots of curries, but she wasn't. It was just the juxtaposition of the same time as curries came into this country through the Asian immigrants and Cockneys taking it up. And just as an extra, Ruby Murray's songs, and if you ever listen to them, they are really lovely. They're very much of the moment. And her two famous ones were Softly, Softly and Let Me Go Lover. So if you want to research more of that, that's what it is. Going for Ruby Murray, songstress and curries.
Well, fascinating. Something that I might be wrong here. Please, internet, don't get too excited if I'm wrong. You know, at the end of the day. But curry was actually an invention by British soldiers in India,
Yes.
apparently, and it was the case of the food was rank, so they used to chuck the spices and the stuff in to get rid of. And I can relate to that because when I was in the army, we used to carry Tabasco sauce because ration packs before the boiling the bags and stuff like that were pretty crap, and
Mm,
you just add Tabasco sauce to it to actually flavor it up. Yeah,
mm.
yeah. So yes, and if I am wrong and it wasn't a British invention and you want to get on your high horse and shout at me a lot, then feel free to do so. But I have this saying about the internet, which is that arguing on the internet is like pissing yourself in a dark suit. You might get a nice warm sensation, but nobody notices. So essentially, if you did enjoy that, then please feel free to comment. If you would like to correct me politely, then feel free to do that. I'm quite happy to be corrected. But at the end of the day, yeah, we do these every week for fun. And yeah, so feel free to like, comment, subscribe, etc. And we will see you next week with another fascinating word or phrase. See you, Dexter.
Bye.